If you're looking for the best speakers for music production, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have KRK Rokit 5G4. The new KRK Rokit 5G4, in particular, caught our attention. It's the fourth update to the classic Rokit 5s. The lineup has been consistently well constructed, and this one's no exception. It's made even more compact, but it never lost that solid durability. Design-wise, it's still got that iconic black and yellow body that the speakers are known for. If you want white studio monitors, though, the set now has this variant called White Noise. Now down at the sound department, this generation comes with some cool new features. KRK finally used Kevlar for both the subwoofer and tweeters, which is what you'll typically find in professional studio monitors. It's a great addition since Kevlar drivers are known for their ability to reproduce and distribute sound consistently. They also offer very low distortion. As a result, all frequency responses have impeccable clarity. Besides, 43Hz, 40kHz is a pretty good range. This alone makes it an ideal DJ monitor speaker. Moving on to the next at number 2 with iLoud micro monitors. It's a pair of two small desktop speakers, probably the smallest on the market. The 3-inch drivers are tiny, but they reproduce a large, booming bass with the help of neodymium magnets. The silk dome tweeters are just about the same size, and they bring clarity and crispness to a whole new level. The monitor's lightness gives them that easy portability. That means you can set up a project studio anywhere and bring these with you. It's plug and play, so no complicated maneuvers here. Like other powered studio monitors, you don't need an external amplifier to get these working. It's bi-amplified. And just like the KRK Rokits, it uses a Class D amp and a digital signal processor, DSP, to balance the dynamic range. It also helps keep your device functioning well at all times. The wired connections include an RCA input, as well as a 3.5mm headphone jack. Wireless works, too, with Bluetooth connectivity. That's why these loudspeakers aren't just for recording or mixing, they're good for listening parties too. The number 3 position is held by MkII BX4. The MkII BX4 is a set of two versatile powered studio monitor speakers. It's designed to bring out the best sound in all types of media. Whether you're recording a track, playing a game, streaming a show, or DJing, you can rely on this device to serve its purpose. The speaker drivers are made with black Kevlar material, which is basically the gold standard for top studio monitor brands. Not only does it feature solid durability, it also reproduces audio in its clearest form. So if you want to hear the absolute truth in your low frequencies, this audio set can give it to you. The acoustically inert MDF cabinet features a bass reflex, too. As for the high frequencies, you have the natural silk dome tweeters to handle that. And they handle it very well. The company also infused a computer-optimized waveguide to generate good stereo imaging along the high end. Ultimately, this makes for a highly immersive listening experience. Next at number 4, we have JBL One Series 104BT. They come in black and white colorways, which can easily blend well with any type of setup. The monitors look sleek and sharp like two little mini pods, and the build quality is solid. The metal grille finish adds an extra piece of protection as well. The 104s deliver great lows, mids, and highs. But that's not much of a surprise considering the 60Hz, 20Hz frequency range. The low-frequency woofer and soft dome tweeter take charge of reproducing a clear and deep sound, plus a wide sweet spot. If you happen to be looking for studio monitors with good bass, this is the one. Another great edge to this speaker set is the Class D amplifier included. You'll usually find this in mid-range professional monitors, so seeing this in an entry-level set is a pleasant surprise. With this, you'll achieve impeccable sound consistency, plus all possible distortions are reduced. You can enjoy both wired and wireless sound with this studio monitor pair. Wired connections include an RCA input, as well as a balanced TRS connection. The number 5 position is held by Mackie CR4. The CR4s are one great example. The cheap price tag is enough to engage buyers who want basic monitors with enough potential. They are multi-purpose, so they can be used for a wide variety of multimedia work. From recording to video editing to gaming to audio mixing, these loudspeakers can handle anything. These studio monitor speakers aren't called the Creative Reference Series for nothing. You can take them anywhere as their size makes them portable, but they're meant to sit comfortably on your home desktop or small studio. The build is composed of solid fiberboard and a wooden cabinet, which helps deliver that clear and natural playback. Aside from the coated woofer and silk dome tweeters, you'll find a few bass ports around the back. This allows the speakers to reproduce the low-end frequencies more consistently. It's not bi-amplified, so this dual set comes as a pair of an active and a passive studio monitor. The powered one uses a Class AB amplifier, which keeps all sound distortions at a minimum while keeping the system's efficiency at peak. The other one is an unpowered speaker. The number 6 position is dominated by PreSonus Eris 4.5. It's a pair of self-powered studio monitors that look like your average speakers. Nothing fancy in terms of aesthetics, but we will say its unmistakable design lets it fit into any studio setup. The matte black finish is clean and sleek, plus the blue weaving on the front gives it that extra pop. But enough about the looks. Let's talk about this set's real asset, the sound. It's equipped with a woven composite woofer, which does a great job at reproducing low frequencies with a punchy response. It also disperses the sound very well, resulting in a more accurate output with no coloration. As for the high frequencies, the silk dome tweeter handles them with finesse. The playback along the high end comes out smooth and refined. Plus, its rich dispersion pattern gives it a wide sweet spot. That makes it one of the best studio monitors for mixing. You can move around the room and still hear the truth in your mixes in every spot. The frequency range falls between 70 Hz to 20 kHz, which is pretty good. Moving on to the next at number 7 with JBL 305P MkII. JBL has been producing some of the most fantastic speakers for decades, so it's no surprise that the JBL 305P MkII made it to our list. This single studio monitor comes at an entry-level price, but it's stacked with some pro-level features. It's a little bulky, so if you like big speakers, you found the right match. The all-black box design looks industrial, and its size can fit into a mid-size studio. The glossy finish on the rims is a departure from the usual matte monitors on the market, but we don't mind the slight change-up. It looks flashy, the good kind, of course. As for the build, it uses a powered woofer to cover the low frequencies. That means you don't have to hook up an external amplifier to get this loudspeaker in action. The response is flat, which is the key to hearing all the tiniest details in your playback. The frequency range touches the 43 Hz to 24 kHz spectrum, which is why it's the best studio monitor for audio mixing. The number 8 position is held by Mackie CR3. If you've seen the CR4s, these are the more affordable and scaled-down versions of those monitors. They're just as portable and lightweight, if not more. The loudspeakers are also wrapped in that matte black design and neon green framing. With that price point, we didn't expect many premium pieces in these small studio monitors. After all, the set isn't trying too hard to be a luxury item. Its build is pretty basic, but still solid enough to power seamless audio work. The 3.5-inch woofer is small, so these units are best used as near-field monitors. So if you're a bedroom artist or producer, you won't have to worry about the sound getting lost in your space. These monitors have a frequency range of 80 Hz, 20 kHz. That should be good to bring out a detailed response across all low, mid, and high frequencies. You can also find a nice variety of connectivity options on this set. On the front, you have easy access to aux and headphone inputs. This means you can directly connect your phone or your gadget for extra usability. Next at number 9 we have Atom Audio 7V. If you want to take multi-tracking and audio mixing seriously, maybe it's time to get yourself a pair of professional studio monitor speakers. A great choice would be the Atom Audio 7V. These are two self-powered speakers that are best suited for near-field use. So if you're building up your own small workstation, these are a marvelous addition. The size is almost towering, which also prevents it from being portable. That's why they're meant to stay in the studio. It uses a 7-inch polypropylene woofer with a bass extension that reaches 39 Hz frequency. As a result, you get a punchy response for the low frequencies without that annoying ringing sound. As for the highs, the UART accelerated ribbon tweeter delivers smooth and clear outputs that touch the 25 kHz mark. With this frequency range, these are easily among the best budget studio monitors that offer an unfiltered, full-bodied sound. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Edifier R1280DB. If you want monitors that look just as good as they sound, take a peek at the Edifier R1280DB. These bookshelf speakers are an absolute standout in a rather saturated all-black market. The wood grain side panels look gorgeous, making them easily blend well in a homey interior. If you're not a fan of exposed woofers, lucky you. These monitors come with clip-on protective fabrics that cover the front body. You can easily remove these baffles as you please, sporting that classic look. This set comes in 2 design variants, black and natural wood finish. The build is quite impressive, too. These are both self-powered studio monitors, so no need for an external amplifier to get into action. Just plug and play. It's also equipped with all the essential tuning controls. By flicking some switches and turning some knobs, you can easily adjust the equalization according to your preference. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.